I don't know how they thought a young man who felt so alienated, profoundly alienated, with such social anxiety could ever play Freddie Mercury. But the one thing that was beautiful about it was I started to discover that in this audacious, present, communicative, powerful human being, there was a sense of loneliness and a sense of anxiety, and I could relate the two together. So I thank them for discovering that in me, but I do have to thank so many great auteurs who have brought me to the point where I felt confident in my work. And Spike Lee's one of them. Alfonso Cuarón is one of them. Paul Thomas Anderson is one of them. Sam Esmail is definitely one of them. The list goes on, but it was the confidence that they all imbued in me to be able to think that I could take on this challenge. As a young man, my sister's born in Egypt. I think when I grew up as a kid, part of me felt like I need to shed some of that. I didn't feel like I fit in. I definitely felt like the outsider. And as I got older, I realized just how beautiful my heritage and my tradition is, and the wealth of culture and magic and music and film and just pure art that comes out of the Middle East. And now I am so privileged to represent it, and to anyone from there, and for that matter, the entire world. We all got a shot at this. We really do.
We're gonna go to 80 down front.
I grew up in a world where I never thought I was gonna play the lead on Mr. Robot, because I never saw anyone in a lead role that looked like me. I never thought that I could possibly play Freddie Mercury until I realized his name was Farouk Bulsara. And that is the most powerful message that was sent to me from the beginning. That was the motivation that allowed me to say, oh, I can do this. And that man steps on stage and he moves people in a way that no one else does. And he has the ability to look everyone in the eye and see them for who they are. And that's because he was struggling to identify himself. And all of that passion and virtue and everything burning inside of him allowed him to look to everybody else and say, hey, I see you. Not right here in the front, I see you there in the back. I see all of you. I will play to all of you, and together we will transcend. Because it's not about being from one place or looking like one thing, one race, any of that. We are all human beings, and forgive me for this, but collectively, we are all the champions. As an actor, and there are so many of us who only dream of one thing, and perhaps it's not this, it's just getting a job. So the fact that I have this in my hand right now is beyond any expectation that myself or perhaps my family could have ever had. And I'll just say that. I mean, it's been a tough battle. I think you all know about it. And the fact that I'm here celebrating with you is proof that a lot of things can be overcome, and that anything is possible. And tonight, I'm celebrating with all of you and anyone who has a dream. It can happen. Thank you.
Congratulations.